Good morning. I'm Dennis Akizuki. I'll be the chairperson for this morning's service. Before we begin, just a reminder, no drinks or food in the hondo. Also, please turn your cell phones off or on silent. Thank you very much. We have any new guests here today? Somebody? Okay. We will begin this morning's service with Sambujal, which you'll find on page 24 in the large service book, followed by Sutra chanting Jusege, which is on page 23 in the small Dharma school service book, and page 93 in the large service book. And the page numbers for the sutra book will be displayed on the front screen and on your monitors at home, so please follow along.
생한 희심의 전업 싱한 흠한조 세이프 조성아 마오문여고 부이나이 세슈 부사이쇼밍읍 세이프 조성아 나시조부트노 여셔전지법 극혐이셔먼 세이프 조성아 리여 그진셔넨 저에슈멍여 싱흠은 전업 이셔텐닌심 진리히엔나이콤 어셔무사이도 쇼저상금여 거사이셔야 그난 가이히지앵엔 매싱어머안 해성의쇼아근도 전하주민슈모 버선저만석 이여러지법 니징아트셔적기 땡홈พึ่엔 이셔가이호소 거세군노구호 저어나이셔점 샘머시싱무 거여이사이붓 너성의셔통우헌 난내시트조만 통의상아이옵 여무트무개집
Please rise now for the singing of the Gatha Amida Shrine, which you'll find on page 34 in the Small Dharma School Service Book. Please remain standing for recitation of the Three Treasures, page 3, also in the Small Dharma School Service Book.
Each morning I awake to sing Amida's praise, so good and kind. I think he says, "Good morning, child." He's glad to start a day with me. Each night before I go to bed, I say before Amida's shrine with pretty flowers, candlelight, and incense and onward bread. I bow my head, I clasp my hands, and thank God with all my might for teachings that will bring this light to many folks in many lands. Okay, so please remain standing for reading of the Three Treasures, which is located on the page 3 on the same sutra book. Three Treasures. How is it to be born into human life? Now we are living it. Difficult is it to hear the teachings of the Blessed One. Now we hear it. If we do not deliver ourselves in the present life, no hope is there that we shall be free from suffering and sorrow in the ocean of birth and death. Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into yourselves the principle of your way to enlightenment and awaken ourselves or spring well. I take refuge in Brahma. May we all together submerge in the depth of doctrine and gaze wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become unity in true accord, your life or harmony, in a spirit of universal oneness, free from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriads of kalpas, how is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful doctrine? Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Okay, please be seated. Okay, good morning. Thank you for joining us to this morning service here at Hondo and at home. Okay, let me start my talk with saying a reading of the Wasan hymn written by our founder Shinan Shoni. Would you please show me in Gasho? Place their hands together at your heart center. My eyes being hindered by blind passions, I cannot perceive the light and grasps me. That grasps me. Yet the great compassion, without tiring, illuminates me always. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I hope you had a great Christmas holiday. Did you have a good time? Okay, good. All right. So the other day, one of the minister's assistants, Sumi, suddenly asked me the question during her Dhamma talk on the Dhamma school service. And she asked, why do we place the orange on the top of the large stock mochi rices we offer during the New Year? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, I'll show you the kind of what is the mochi I'm talking about. Here, let's see. Okay, can you see it? You got it? Hi. Okay, this is the mochi I'm talking about. Cancel? Okay, hi. Okay, right. This is the mochi I'm talking about. So, the answer I gave her, I don't know. I've never thought about it. So, yeah, I'm kind of ashamed as the person from Japan. But this custom, offering the mochi to the Buddha or I don't know, the deities, is from Japan, and then this custom is a part of the Japan's end of year and New Year traditions, where rice cake known as kagami mochi are offered to the deities and Buddhas. Can you say that? Can you pronounce it? Kagami mochi. Kagami mochi. Kagami mochi. Okay. Right. These offerings typically consist of 2 or more round rice like this, rice cakes stuck on the top of each other, on the tangerine, orange, placed on the top of as a decoration. Have you seen it before? You haven't? Yeah. Okay, yes. Yeah. And her question is, why do we place a tangerine at the top of the mochi? Yeah. So the name Kagami mochi, literally meaning mirror rice cakes, mirror mochi, originates from their resemblance to Asian mirrors that were used in fortune telling in Japan. In ancient Japan, mirrors were thought to represent the border between this life, this world, and the next, and they were considered sacred. So it is believed that the tradition of offering rice cakes to the deities and Buddhas began during the Heian period, or about 200 years ago in Japan. So it is unclear when temple began offering kagami mochi before the altars. However, the documents written at Nishi-Honganji, which is our mother temple in Japan, during the Edo period, approximately 200 to 400 years ago, contains description about how kagami mochi was offered. Okay, next slide. Like this. At Nishi-Honganji Temple, this tradition still continues today with impressive 5-tiered kagami mochi. So actually, can you see the mochi on the? Sorry, it's big. Sorry, it's blurred. But yeah, the 5-tiered kagami mochi offered, especially before the altar of Amida Buddha and Shinran Shonin, founder our tradition. And preparation for the New Year's at the Honganji began on December 20th with Osusu Harai, the annual cleaning of the Goedo Founders Hall and Amida Hall in Kyoto, Japan. This practice dates back to the Muromachi period, which is about 500 years ago, during the time of the 8th religious leader in a tradition, Rennyo. So since it's a kind of special occasion, so I'd like to share the video of the Otsuzu Harai and ear cleaning with you. Okay. Got it. Hope it's got it. Hey. Let's see. How can I? Okay. Oh. Let me share the. Okay. Hopefully. How can I? Hold on, please. Oh. Sorry about that. But actually, so I'll show you maybe later the video. But so during the Otsuzu Harai, the members and first Gomonshu. Gomonshu is the picture on the wall, this side. So he's a kind of a spiritual leader that has the lineage from the founder of Shinran Shonin, and he will demonstrate start the dusting of the Amida's altar first, and then members from the temples across the regions in Japan and the ministers from Honganji gathered together to clean the tatami mat in the main hall by beating them with the sticks with remove the dust and dust of the decoration in the temple hall. It gets very dusty, so so large fans are used from the behind to waft the dust outside. I wish I could show you the video. I'm sorry. But after the Otsuzu Harai, the cleaning on December 24th, the Kagami Mochi, the what was it? Can you see the screen now? Oh, you're seeing the screen now. Yes. Thank you. Sorry. Should have bring the mouse. It's weird. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Okay, come on. Hi. Okay. Here it is. Wait a minute. ちょっと待ってね. So let me again. ちょっと待って. Okay. I got it. This one, ね, again. はい. Hopefully it will work. Not yet? Huh. But anyway, yeah, something like this. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, and yeah, on the 24th, the Kagami Mochi is made, and after the morning service on the New Year's Eve, and the rice cakes are placed before the altars. They stack the large mochi in the layers and place the mandarin on the top as offering. These efforts mark the temple's readiness to welcome New Year. And rice cake have long been considered a special offering to the deities and the Buddhas in Japan, serving both sacred offerings and essential preserved food. Offering rice cakes at the start of the New Year's aligns with the practical needs of entering winter's scarcity. However, as Sumi said, Sumi is not here today, but why place the tangerine orange on the top of the Kagami Mochi? So interestingly, so this Kagami Mochi, this tangerine is not the tangerine. This is called Dai Dai. Can you see that? Hopefully. actually. Yeah, and then this is called dai dai. Dai dai is a type of citrus fruit known for its strong sourness and slight bitterness. Since it is difficult to find, tangerines, orange, are often used as a substitute. So this fruit remains on the tree throughout the winter without falling, symbolizing enduring prosperity. So the name Dai Dai also carries the meaning of from generation to generation, Dai Dai, continue. Yeah. Which is why the Dai orange is traditionally placed atop mochi during the New Year's celebrations. So it represents the hope for family, prosperity, and the continuation of the lineage. However, Jodo Shinshu teachings remind us not to rely on superstitions. Customs like this may have started in times when people were more aware of impermanence and the reality of death. While it's natural to wish for health, happiness, and prosperity, Shakyamuni Buddha teaches us that nothing in life lasts forever. This Christmas, I went to Las Vegas with my friend, and I personally visit. When I personally visit Las Vegas, there's always something I make sure to do: gambling. Yeah, I played slot machine this time, and then I started with $50. And at first, things went well. I even won additional $50. And even then, yeah, I should have stopped there. But I thought, yeah, this time for sure. And put in another $50, and then my balance went up and down. But in the end, I lost $100. When things are going well, we often expect even greater success and lose sight of ourselves. But in truth, those successes are often just by chance. When the conditions align, it's all too easy to lose everything. As I was about to insert another $15 into the machine, I realized that my bad habits was taking over again, and my hand stopped. I thought, oh, this is exactly what Shakyamuni Buddha thought. Nothing lasts forever. No success, no prosperity, and not even life itself. I've lived up to today, but it's not something to take for granted. Waking up and being alive isn't guaranteed. But by chance, I woke up today. But by chance, I have been in an accident or fallen ill. And that's why I'm here now. The reality is that if certain conditions align, life itself can end in an instant. At that moment, I became keenly aware of how precarious my focus had been. So caught up in the immediate concerns of my life that have lost sight of the larger truth. Without averting your eyes from the reality in front of you, Shinran Shonin, who is the founder of a tradition, taught us to face the life's changes and challenges, guided by the compassion of Amida Buddha. Lacking the wisdom to fully accept the truth our existence as it is, we repeatedly experience sorrow and suffering in vain. It is the compassionate working of the Buddha who cannot abandon someone like me that brought us the fulfillment of Amida Buddha's enlightenment. In the Wasan, what's on him, I just read at the beginning of this talk. Here. Shinran Shonin provides the commentary on the compassion of Amida Buddha. He teaches us about Amida's compassion through the word sesshu in Japanese. Sesshu. Yeah. Once grasped, one is never abandoned. Setsu means to pursue and fully grasp the one who seeks to run away. Setsu also means to take in, while shu means to receive and embrace. I thought it's talking about me. So I would say this daidai on the top of the rice cake can remind us of Amida Buddha's promise never to abandon us. The way daidai stays attached to its tree can represent Amida Buddha's determination to hold on to us, ensuring we don't fall into suffering. Instead, Amida Buddha promises to bring us to the Pure Land where we can truly realize peace and harmony. Those who receive the Buddha's vow are praised as the companions whose birth in the Pure Land is now assured. This promise is fulfilled and expressed in Namo Amida Butsu, the name of Amida Buddha. So if you wouldn't mind, can you try to recite the Nembutsu, or you can just hear the Nembutsu. Can you place your hand together? Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Thank you. Okay, yeah. The Namo Amida Butsu you hear, and Namo Amida Butsu you recite, and here is Amida Buddha itself, manifestation of Buddha. This Buddha now fills my life from within and reach out to me through Namo Amida Butsu, urging me to entrust myself to Buddha's guidance. Even when I reject this Buddha's teachings as foolish, pushing away the helping hand offered to me countless times, the Buddha refuses to abandon me. Throughout this life, and maybe my previous lives, I may have turned my back to the Buddha, rejecting the helping hand extended to me. I may have lived selfishly, following only my desires. Even though I went against the Buddha's wish and might easily be dismissed by society, Amida Buddha still holds me close, saying, "Even so, I cannot let you go." The Buddha has continued to wish for me to entrust myself to Namo Amida Butsu, calling, "Leave it to me and call my name, Namo Amida Butsu." At last, in this life, I have heard the Buddha's vow, and I have become someone who rejoices in Nembutsu, Namo Amida Butsu. This is not because I am wise or deserving, nor because I have done great deeds. It is because a Buddha with unwavering determination has carried me this far and inspired me to listen to Dhamma. This vow has borne a fruit, and it's actively working above me. So, taking the daidai, this fruit on the top of mochi, as a symbol of the Buddha working within me as one, guiding and supporting me. I wish Sumi could be here, but because she gave me an opportunity to think about the mochi, this tradition. So I want to say thank you to Sumi. Reminds me of the Amida Buddha's compassion through mochi and then daidai. Okay, thank you, Sumi. I hope she's watching through YouTube. Okay, so let us once again express our gratitude to Amida Buddha through the recitation of Namo Amida Butsu. If you wouldn't mind, please show me in Gassho. Namo Amida Butsu. 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 Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sensei, for talking to us and teaching us about mochi and dai and quitting while you're ahead. I think a lot of us can relate to that experience. So now please rise for the singing of Gatha Ondoksan 2, which you'll find on page 76 in the Small Dharma School Service Book.
Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda. Thank you. Please be seated.
Are there any announcements?
Good morning. Do any of you do that? Put up the Kagami mochi for New Year's or stuff? We still do that. My mom was very superstitious, so she said we had to do that so we'd have good luck during the following year and stuff. So, but who knows? So thank you, Sensei, for explaining that. Okay, let's see. I guess Rinban, you want me to make the... So this Wednesday, is it Wednesday? New Year's Day service? So New Year's Day service at 10 o'clock in the annex. And do we have a guest speaker? Yes. Yes, we do. Guest speaker is the incoming president. Steve Onishi is the new incoming president. He's our guest speaker. But short message. Un poco solamente. Wrong language. Okay. Anyway, so we have our New Year's Day service coming up this Wednesday. And then on Sunday, January 12th is our Ho'onko service. Guest speaker that day is Reverend Hayashi, right? From Denver? Okay. So hopefully you can make it then. And then following the Ho'onko service, we have our annual New Year's luncheon. Hopefully you can join us. So I believe it's $25 for a regular or vegetarian meal and $5 for a pizza for kids, or if you don't want whatever we're having, you can have a pizza instead. Okay? New Year's Eve. Oh, I skipped right over that. Okay, so New Year's Eve, we have our Joyai service, and that's at 5 or 7? 7. That's at 7 p.m. here in the Hondo. So it's one of the few opportunities members of the Sangha get a chance to ring the kancho, ring the bell. So hopefully you can join the ministers and everybody for that service as well. Anything else I'm forgetting? I forget easily. No? Okay, thank you.
Okay, last week I said there's no service next week. There is service next week. That was my error. Again, in addition, so we'll have refreshments actually after the New Year's Eve service and after New Year's service. We could use some contributions on New Year's Eve service. The board members are bringing refreshments for New Year's Day service. But we could use, if you're coming to the New Year's Eve service, if you could bring something that would be, to share, that'd be very, very nice. So if there are no other announcements, we'll have closing gasho.
If you wouldn't, please join me in gasho. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda Butsu. Namanda Butsu.
Thank you
Please
very
come
much
up
for
with-
attending. Also, thank you Rinban Sakamoto, Reverend Mikame, Reverend Jones, Organist Elaine Jones, and AV Coordinator Kevin Kitagawa. Please join us for refreshments in the multipurpose room, and also come up and for Oshoko. And again, see you next week. There will be service, so, and have a happy new year if we don't see you before then.